Part 2 of why I am suing Charleston White and Tiffany Billions.
You was a meth addict whore. So don't try to get cleaned up in the Republican Party and hide behind this conservative shield as if you once was a liberal whore, getting high, selling your cunt for meth.
Part 2 of why I am suing Charleston White and Tiffany Billions. Clearly, for reasons like you just saw. Where'd he get that story, Tiffany? Where did he get that trumped up story, I wonder? Part 2. It couldn't have been because of you saying things like this, right?
Yes, for about 3 months, I've not talked about this topic, Karmelo Anthony. If you've been following this channel, you realize I did a lot of work in reporting about this topic till today. If you go down through my videos, you will see that Sarafio is angry. For some time now, there are a lot of people that came out to say some ridiculous things about her. Now she's suing them. The first guy was in support of McCart's family. Along the way, we don't know what happened. Some say he received money from Karmelo Anthony's family. Immediately that happened, he changed his mind. People that used to stand up. Sarafi did a good job. All the videos I was reporting, she was the one pouring out the informations on social media. We did report for people can know the truth. The whole situation turned into a race issue. Now this guy can't even stop. So Sarafi took a decision to sue him. I'm just going to play some videos. You can see exactly what is going on.
If you were at home with your children, your husband wouldn't have prayed with your daughter. Keep talking, and I'm gonna put big forehead Jasmine Estes. I'm gonna put a Jazz up as my profile pic. Keep on. Your kids gonna pay if you keep playing with me. I'm gonna make your kids pay.
It has come to my attention that apparently I need to clear some things up. Since apparently people are incapable of doing that on their own and doing their own research. That was the voice of Tiffany Billions. And yes, I have the full live recording of that specific day, which was only like a week or so ago, and it has been sent to my attorney. But now it's public, so now I think it's probably important for me to address a few things. I'm over here trying to have a baby. Yes, I am due this week. And I'm dealing with things like this.
You was a meth addict. So don't try to get cleaned up in the Republican Party and hide behind this conservative shield as if you once was a liberal whore, getting high, selling your cunt for meth.
Part 2 of why I am suing Charleston White and Tiffany Billions. Clearly, for reasons like you just saw. Where'd he get that story, Tiffany? Where did he get that trumped up story, I wonder? Part 2. It couldn't have been because of you saying things like this, right? Couldn't have been. Funny that you posted this right around the exact same time that Charleston White posted that video. Words have power. Words have meaning. And they can harm people. This has nothing to do with the First Amendment. Libel, slander, defamation are not part of the First Amendment. My situation is a perfect example of what can happen to an entire family when fake stories and fake nonsense and lies are spread, and my name and my children's names were dragged through the mud because of these people. And yeah, when you bring up my children, gloves are off. I'm going to do something about it. You don't get to threaten me and my children, dox my oldest child's name, threaten them, and continue to post about them on your social media and send people after me without consequences. So imagine my shock when on Thursday, someone commented on one of my Facebook posts saying, are you coming onto a live interview with Tiffany Billions on a live panel here with Mr. Lee? I am hardly ever on this platform, and I do not do panels. So I came here to see where this rumor started. It started with Tiffany on a live on Wednesday.
knows that I have invited Sarah to speak with me, and let's go fact for fact on Mr. Lee's panel on Friday.
Yes, a lot of people usually cross lines like this. Threatening her with the children is something that any person will take a decision very fast. Her decision to sue these people to me is justified. Yes, because Charlton White was not part of this. Yeah, before the guy was in support with, every time doing videos, putting out in support of what Sarah was doing. When, I don't know if money turned hands, that was when the guy came out, called her all sort of names, said ridiculous things about her, went further to call the children out, things like that. It has reached to this level. She has gradually changed her mind, leading to a lawsuit. When I look at it, I don't blame her. She has the right to do that. We are still waiting to see how this Carmelo Anthony case will end.
There will be no name calling.
I've
There
never
will
called
be
you a
no
name.
bringing up each other's criminal history because we both have criminal.
You sent me an invitation? Tell you what, that's really hard to do when you have someone blocked. You've had me blocked for a long time. I didn't get an invitation. I didn't even know about it. Show the invitation, Tiffany. Show proof that you asked me anything. I'll wait. You planned an entire debate without ever telling the other party. The party that is suing you and having a baby this week. And we all know it's so that you could say, well, she didn't show up. This proves that she's a coward. It was just another campaign in an effort to slander me and paint me in a bad light, like you've been doing for months. Let me explain something to you. I have been an investigative journalist for 5 years. I have been an activist for 5 years. I have exposed 3 different 3PO rings, one just last week. I have advocated for children all across the country. I have been recognized for my work by national and Texas leaders alike. I have even been recognized by Secretary Sean Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation himself, for my investigative journalism in the trucking industry. And my work on the Metcalf case has taken on legs of its own, and I have been recognized by millions internationally for my work on this case. So I'm going to get a little ugly here when I say I would never, ever lower myself enough. I don't think I could get my head that far up my rear end to ever join a panel debate with you, who has done nothing but hurt me and hurt my children and targeted us and drug us through the mud. It would destroy my journalism career, my integrity, to even be caught speaking with someone who has done nothing but lie and evolve stories from the very beginning, has done nothing but drag people through the mud, has tried to target and destroy people's lives, has gone after the Metcalf family, has done nothing but lie about the Metcalf family, all so you can make sure walks free. You all have received and are about to receive notice to issue an apology and take everything down about me. That is part of the lawsuit. You say you have money. You said you sneeze $25,000. You said you live in a massive house. You said that you have 4 times that amount just sitting in your savings account. Well, in that case, honey, guess what? If you want to take this to court, get ready to lose it all.
Yes, I don't want to make the video long. I just wanted to play this for people that have been, asking me if I don't update them on these issues. I don't like to force news. When I see something happening, I always like to update the way it is. I don't like to force, try to bring out fake information. No. If you see I'm posting something, know that the information is verified. Know the people putting out, I'm sure of what I'm doing. I'm not blind. So this case, I don't know if it's next year that we are going to witness a trial. I'm there every single day trying to see what is going on to always update you. I will end here. I don't want to make the video long. God bless you. Please share the video. As of the short clips you see at the end of this, That is for the YT algorithm. They hardly recommend videos on this channel, so we struggle every single day, to just.
Part of the reason that I've been hesitant to make certain comments on this case publicly, and why I'm holding my powder, is because I've seen time and time again the original narrative that gets set into the media, whether on the left, typically on the left, because this race-related crimes are sort of the province of the left. They have been. I think that's changing now. But I've seen hands up, don't shoot, go up in flames.
Trigger situation where this kid responded to some sort of hand on him, trying to remove him from the spot where Austin and his brother and friends were watching a game. And let's go with the worst possible interpretation. Austin is a racist, which, by the way, there is zero support for. Some left-wing loons got that going on X.
And the rest of us, we see right through it. It's pathetic. You have lost all credibility.
For those black people.
Hour to watch that video. She joins us now in studio to walk us through.
It's very normal. And then right at 9:55, that's when there's this explosive.
To me. She's even said all of those things.
Said something racist. No one's alleging that.
People line up for my advice. And you're walking away like I'm stupid. It's like,
why don't we choose more carefully who we're going to lionize?
Why marriage, infertility, trying to have kids makes things difficult. It's like
she's seriously depressed about how hard it is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I will prevail.
It also shouldn't be racial.
Require Karmelo to run. He had
100.
Has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification.
This is not going to end. Right is right and wrong is wrong. All good.
If you see any clips after this, that is just for the YouTube algorithm.
What if he says self-defense?
There's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case because it always is one until you.
Because she's fearful of what might happen to her.
Followers for anything. And then
Registration Act is
talking about
term, and you will be very.
Once again, the field was littered with Wintour does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
How bad is his reputation going to be?